Do you know over 18 million people listen to The Ramsey Show every week? A lot of those people listen on one of our 600 plus radio stations across the country. To find a station near you, go to RamseySolutions.com/show.
Just put my links in the chat and then we'll get going here. That book comes out Tuesday, so if you would like that book and you want to get the $300 worth of extras, you do have to order it Monday night at the latest. What up, CP? How's it going in the Great White North, eh? Sorry. Alright, CP, you got your singing voice on? Actually, let's just hit the X on that. There we go. You ready to sing, CP? That one goes there. There we go. Good, not really singing. All right, fair enough. So fun story about this song. There was I think like within the past week or so, Ed Sheeran put out a video. Oh, I forgot about Friday. That it was Friday. Okay, I'll do this. Let me tell the story first for this. Ed Sheeran put out a video, I guess, where somebody wrote a similar song to his and sued him. And so he was saying, he said there's 60,000 songs put on Spotify every day. So that's 22 million a year. Yep, Clay, you're in time for Friday. There's 22 million songs on Spotify every single year. And there's 12 chords used in pop music. So I don't know why I did that. That's not 12, that's 5. But anyway, 12 chords are used in pop music. So there's going to be coincidences a lot of times. And I think he was successful in that lawsuit, I believe. Along with, there was 2 other people that wrote it with him. So if you were going to steal it, you wouldn't need other people to help you. But anyway, so that's the deal. So this song does sound a lot like one of Ed Sheeran's songs. All right, let's get the we got. Almost forgot about Friday. Good Friday. Just gotta find that. Thanks for reminding me, CP. See if you weren't here. 90% just 3 chords probably. You are absolutely right. Let's see. Friday. All right, you guys ready to sing now? Here we go. Music on? Yes, it is. 7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything, the time is going, ticking on and on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop, gotta catch my bus, I see my friends, see me in the front seat, Clay is in the back seat, gotta make my mind up for what's can I die, it's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. partying, partying, yeah! Partying, partying, yeah! Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Alrighty, thanks so much, CP, for reminding me about that. And here's that song. Clay's funny. Here's that song that sounds similar to one of Ed Sheeran's songs. Listen for the drum taps. And it didn't go. Wasn't loud enough. Like all plans, it starts with step one. $1,000 emergency fund. Step two, you pay off all your debt. Except mortgage, we don't do that yet. So pay off your consumer debt. Every one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby step 3 is next. Full emergency fund of expenses. You stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I go, that's why I coach, and why I host this YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, then you should do Dave's baby steps. Now step 4 is when you can take a breath and go, let's guzzle and invest. Step 5 is a save for your kid. No student loans at all for college. 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. Now you get to live large, and now you get to give large. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I go, that's why I coach, and why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. Trumpet, take it home. Live from Columbus, OH. It's the Ramsey Show After Show. Here we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat, and the people in it, and all things financial, and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, and you can schedule a free consultation assessment at calendly.com/Coach Steve Money. That's calendly.com/Coach Steve Money. Link is at the top of the chat and in the video description below. You can email me about anything, anything, CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. You can reach me on Instagram, add me on the Grom, Coach Steve Money, no spaces. And if you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, you can send that through paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Thank you for the IOCP. Thank you for the what is upside down? CP reminding Clay about mute. That's true. No need to jump off a bridge. Exactamundo. What up, Mabby Bags? Alright. Let's get rid of that. Let's put that there. Alright, and my notes are somewhere. There they are. Alrighty. So, today's Ramsey show, the first replay in a while. They don't normally do those anymore. Don't do nearly as much since they have the co-host now. It was, did I have it upside down? That's my bad. That's bad. That's bad on my part. I blame that on not having an engineer, of having to do everything myself. So I apologize to, let's see, I should have done it like this then. Okay. I'll remember next time if I do one of those, a panoramic or whatever. That's not panoramic, whatever it is. I'll remember I have to have the spine on this side. So good note, CP. We'll fix that in the editing later. Kidding, I don't edit. Editing is horrible. Anyway, today's on the Good Friday holiday, the Ramsey show was a replay. And it featured, who did it feature? It featured that guy and that guy, Dave Ramsey. He's pretty cool. We've heard of him. And also co-hosting with him was this other guy, friend of the Aftershow, author of this new book, Own Your Past. What is it? What is it? I can't read it. What is it? Change your future. Read your future. Own your past, change your future. There we go. Oh, we call him Dr. D, as you can see. But his parents named him John Deloney. Oh, he's got 2 PhDs, 2 more than me. Plus, he's got some other certs. John Deloney, never gonna stop. Gives advice, such a brilliant body, always sorts it out. Has the clout of the healing kind. John Deloney. Oh, it takes a call and then throws his pen, and he saves the day again. John Deloney. Oh, this dude has got some range. Season of change is what you're going through, says John Deloney. Never gonna stop. Gives advice. Such a brilliant mind, he always sorts it out. Has a on the healing kind. John. Woo! John Deloney. Water time. I will have somebody else edit when I get tens of thousands of subscribers, CP. Difference. Oh, I said a brilliant mind, anxiety redefined, and put in a quick read by John Deloney. Wealth analysis has to face, they did not place, but they probably still had fun with John Deloney. Never gonna stop, gives advice, such a brilliant mind, he always sorts it out. Has the clout of the healing kind. John, woo! John Deloney. John Deloney. John Deloney. John Deloney. John Deloney. Alrighty. Market report. Well, there's no market report today because the market was closed. Maybe up in Europe. maybe Europe wasn't closed for the holiday. I don't know. I don't know about Asia either. I think this is different than yesterday, so mostly down if they were open. The currency thing, I don't know if that was different. The US dollar was up on everything on Thursday afternoon at 4. US up on everything still, so this may be the same. I don't know. One that definitely is different is your crypto, and everything's up on a Good Friday, and that does keep going. That doesn't take a day off on the Good Friday. Man, so that's about it for there. As a reminder, we got big earnings reports coming up on the 20th, which is the Wednesday. We got Tesla, and then the following week, 26th is a Tuesday. Alphabet, which owns Google, Microsoft, Meta, which is the artist formerly known as Facebook, Twitter, and the Apple reporting on the 28th. Both of those guys. Boom, 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 boom. How come I aren't auditioning with such great musical talent? Because it's not great musical talent there, Maddie Daniels. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Happy Good Friday and Easter to you too, sir. I appreciate that. You're trying to butter me up, and it's working. But yeah, I appreciate that. But no, I realize my limitations. It's fine. That's why I'm also trying to get somebody else to sing the Baby Step song. I've sung it for 6 months, and I'd like other people to hear other people sing it. And so I think Julia Claire is going to sing it. I don't think she's going to do it live. I think she's going to do it pre-recorded, but that's fine. Can do pre-recorded or can do it live. Email me, coachstevemoney@gmail.com if you're interested in doing that, and I can send you a link to the same music that I use, or you can use different music, which is absolutely fine. This from the Wall Street Journal, WSJ.com. The IRS is investigating American Express sales pitches. What did they do? Businesses were told they could deduct transaction fees while their earners own tax-free cash rewards. WSJ previously reported. So that means American Express told the business owners, told the business they could deduct transaction fees, and the owner earns tax-free cash rewards because of them. So interesting. Probably nothing else on that, and we can't read it anyway because it's behind a paywall. Yeah, right. But we got the gist of it right there from the sub headline, the tag on the headline there. Yeah, and so apparently, if they were told that, that's a lie. And didn't work out that way. This from the FR. So French website. Yeah, France's news in English. Thank you for doing that. It's history. History is very interesting to me. This mystery sarcophagus found under fire-ravaged Notre Dame to be opened. Mysterious lead sarcophagus discovered in the bowels of Paris's Notre Dame Cathedral after it was devastated by a fire will soon be opened and its secrets revealed, French archaeologists said. Yeah. It's very interesting to me that some of these buildings they supposedly built faster than we're able to repair them after fires and such. Interesting. Let's see. The announcement came a day before the 3rd anniversary of the Inferno. Yeah, so it's been 3 years. We're still working on it, repairing that. 3 years, babe. During preparatory work to rebuild the church's ancient spire last month, workers found the well-preserved sarcophagus buried 20 meters underground, lying among the brick pipes of a 19th century heating system. Interesting. So whoever put in the 19th century heating system just left it there. Casket is believed to be much older, possibly dating to the 14th century. And for far too long, I believe that was the 1400s. And it's actually because 0 to 100 or 0 to 99 is the first century. So the 14th century would be the 1300s. Just in case you didn't know that. All right. They already peeked into the sarcophagus using an endoscopic camera, revealing the upper part of a skeleton, a pillow of leaves, fabric, and as yet unidentified objects. All right. Well, we'll find out about that. That's very interesting. Why did I have this page open? I do not know. We're all gonna make it. Question mark. Crypto bosses say the tide is turning on regulation. Really? So governments are gonna give up on that? I don't think so. I think they need to get some of those transaction fees, dog. All right, and they need to not be so private, secretive, not trackable. Needs to be trackable. Oh, was it this? Did I? Nope. I got that right there. Okay. Maybe I just forgot to close this. That's what it seems like. All right. This is from CNBC.com. How companies like Amazon, Nike, and FedEx avoid paying federal taxes. Tax code allows some of the biggest company names in the country not to pay any federal corporate income tax. In fact, at least 55 of the largest corporations in America pay no federal corporate income taxes on their 2020 profits, according to the Institution of Taxation and Economic Policy. If a large, very profitable company isn't paying the federal income tax, then we have a real fairness problem on our hands, Matthew Gardner, a senior fellow at the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, told CNBC. What's more, it's entirely legal and within the parameters of the tax code that corporations can end up paying no federal corporate income tax. That's right. So it's not the problem of the companies, it's the problem of Congress to change that. There's a bucket of corporate tax breaks that are deliberately in the tax code. Deliberately, yeah. And overall, they cost the federal government roughly $180 billion each year. For comparison, the corporate tax brings in about $370 billion of revenue a year, so they actually get that much, but they could have that in addition to it, the 180 in addition to it. So CNBC reached out to ask them about it, and it would do them no good to say anything about it, so they declined. Smart move there, companies. Yep. Either declined to provide a statement or did not respond before publication. They want to make that clear. They didn't all necessarily decline. They left CNBC on red on that. Let's see. 55 corporations would have paid a collective total of $8.5 billion. Instead, they received $3.5 billion in tax rebates, collectively draining $12 billion from the U.S. government, according to the Institute. The figures don't include corporations that paid only some, but not all of these taxes. All right. Well, Congress passed those for some reason. I don't know. You would think that, and that's the same people that you want to fix this problem, or that will have to fix this problem. It's not up to the companies to make things fair. Um, so yeah, so they did it for some reason, and the usual reasons would be money or votes or both. So there we go. So perhaps Congress will do something about that one day. Don't hold your breath. Others from ZMBZ, more tax stuff. Here's some last minute tips as the April 18th tax filing deadline approaches. Be a big company, then you don't have to pay any taxes, is one of them. I'm kidding. If you're scrambling to finish your taxes, it's easy to overlook the forms needed for a complete and accurate return. Common errors include missing forms required for reporting interest income, non-deductible individual retirement accounts, foreign bank accounts, and more. Let's see, do they have a investment income? You might not want to, you might miss that apparently. 1099B and 1099 DIV, and those forms would be in your brokerage account. If you don't get one mailed to you, they should be able to be printed from your brokerage account. Oh, let's see. CP has a deal. Let's see. You probably already know this trick, but I learned. You know, if you leave a bunch of windows open and you want to only keep one and want to minimize the others, all you need to do is hold the one you want to keep open and shake it. No, I don't think I knew that. Let's see. If you have a bunch of windows open and you want to only keep one and want to minimize the others, all you need to No, I didn't know that, but these are all tabs. Is that what you're talking about, tabs? Because I like them. I don't know how, like, to then have to go down and try to find them or click on this again to open up the other ones. I have two open, as you can. Oh no, you can't see that. Never mind, because you're just looking at the browser window there. You're not seeing my desktop. All right, but anyway, this is why I do right. This is why I do that. On the top of the window in an empty spot and shake. Let's not do anything. All right, maybe I'm not understanding. I'll look at it later. Okay. As I said, your brokerage, you should be able to log into your brokerage, and those tax forms would be there. For non-deductible IRA contributions, 8606, form 8606. It's an issue because you may need this paperwork to verify contributions for so-called Roth conversions. So-called Roth conversions. You mean that's not what they are? I don't know why they have so-called there. A move that bypasses the income limits for Roth IRA deposits, allowing future tax-free growth. Without proof of the original deposits, you may get taxed on the same income twice, and nobody wants that, do they? And I guess if you have money in foreign banks, you have to report that. And my pen broke. Okay. From my bank. I'll have to get another one. They're free. Qualified charitable distributions. Brokerage, don't separate the QCD transfer on form 1099R. Okay. And the move also often triggers a mistake. This says. All right. Clicking on the button. Next to the plus for a new tab is a good spot. So click and hold on it. You mean to do that? Oh yeah, that's that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. Because I want the thing to say. It also closed up my notes, etc., etc., etc. So I don't think that would be a good idea at all. for my uses. I don't know. I where is that? Oh, I think I'm right about that. What do you think, Kel?
Oh, you're right, Steve.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right. And actually, that minimized everything else. Even on my second monitor, the Streamlabs software as well. All right. Time is it? Kind of a slow news day without the market being open. Government holiday and such. Let's see what's going on in the DR subreddit. Again, run by fans, not run by Ramsey Solutions. If you want a group run by Family Solutions, that would be on the Facebook. That would be the Ramsey Baby Steps Community is what that's called. And there's a bunch of Ramsey groups on there, including 3 dating groups in which most of the people in those seem to be married. All right. Oh, that's from Ptarmigan Ridge Trail, a frequent poster on this. Baby step 3 flare there. Officially debt free, except the mortgage. Excellent. Hence the baby step 3. Finishing up baby step 2 with the last $20,000 payment on your student loans, paid off the $94K balance owed for graduate school, graduated in 2015 with $135K in loans, which grew quickly at 6.5% interest rate. With me on an income-driven payment plan, I work in public health as mental health counselor in community mental health. My hubby gets retirement and drives Uber. Our annual is about $112K. We live in a high cost of living area on the West Coast. Kids grown. What Dave Ramsey has to say about student loans is real. For us, it was very risky debt, and I finally understood that listening to Dave and putting numbers on the paper. Double set of golden handcuffs to me for the private student loan forgiveness program. I don't know if that's what the P stands for. But 10 years in a nonprofit, high stress and sometimes dangerous, and the other to the HRSA program. Which helps healthcare workers with principal payments, but has a lot of unrealistic demands on us. Public servants. Okay, I've been saving for this since the start of the pandemic, and once that saving snowball started, there was no stopping it. I did not know this was going to be a book. Today I checked the Fed Loan website, and it shows zero balance. Excellent. And big shift onward to baby step 3 and focusing on every dollar app skills. All right, excellent. Congratulations. Oh, thank you, Dave. What would Dave do? Flare right there from K Westwood 186. In the past few months, we have had a lot of Murphy. Car stolen with the high deductible, $37.50. Bird flew into our dryer. Interesting, vent. And I've had animals in the vent. It wasn't, I can't remember if it was a bird or not. $350. Change locks on the house. I took care of that myself, though. Change locks on the house, $200. Change locks on both cars, $1,000. Oh, I see, car stolen. Okay. We're working on baby step 3. Had enough cash to pay for all this. It sucks. Certainly was a hit on our plans, but we're okay. Still have a decent emergency fund, and we're back on track to moving into steps 4, 6. Thank you, Dave. I can't imagine having to go into debt because of all this, and this is what the normal person does. They just put it on a card. And the emergency fund allows you to put it on your own money instead. So that is what Dave would do, is to use his own money for that. Okay, let's see. Should I adjust my bi-weekly budget based on inflation? No. Maybe. I mean, you can a little bit. If you're spending more on groceries, you can try to maybe not buy the most expensive stuff that's on there. This is what would Dave do as well. Young in 1987. Hello again. Hope you're doing better than you deserve. I try to be frugal as possible. Only having a $350 budget every 2 weeks, which covered gas expenses and whatnot. But with the massive inflation rate, I'm spending over 1/3 on gas alone. So I increased my budget a little to match the inflation cost. You may have to a little bit, but look for things you can cut there. And generally, you would not have gas in, you would have gas and groceries as different categories and such. So again, you may have to increase it a little bit. You don't, if you have to increase it a lot, you don't want to do that. You want to change your expenses a lot instead to handle that inflation, so that you are still putting as much as humanly possible onto the debt. All right, okay, law 486. Move while on baby step 2. Good morning, everyone. What are your thoughts on the current situation? As far as moving on baby steps, especially in baby step 2, if it is going to be better for you in the long run, it's a slippery slope there, because just because you wanting to move may not be the best thing. But let's see, in the military, you can't help it. Due to PCS moved from overseas back to the States in July with my wife and 3-week-old son. Well, if you're in the military, there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm currently in baby step 2. I have $15K left to pay. Also, due to car repair last week, emergency saved down to $300. I want to stop the baby steps to save it for the move. My credit's not too good right now. That has nothing to do with... And it will be difficult for us to get in a new place while they run a credit. When they run a credit check on me, not everyone runs the credit check. Or if you tell them you tell them already, you may have to give them extra deposit, something like that. So I've been left in a place where I'm trying to straddle saving for the move and throwing money on my debt. Now, if you're you're in the military, you definitely have to move. So yeah, stop baby steps and just pay minimums and pile up cash to do that debt. You don't have a choice. You're in the military. So this is not like a thing where somebody thinks maybe they'll have a better life somewhere else, that kind of thing. Or something that is completely justified with moving out of a high cost of living area into a better situation. That would be better, something like that. But yeah, military, you can't do anything about that. You got to move. So yeah, you got to have money to move as well. So yep, you just pause baby steps and you pile up the cash for that move. All right, I think we are all done. Yeah, we did this yesterday. Sid saw this answer this question. In senior high school, should I buy a $35,000 car? She typed in next question. So yeah. Alrighty, well, don't have any, what time is it? Don't have anything else for you. I'll tell you about the upcoming streams. When is the next one? The next one is Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Old Man Video Gaming. I'll play a single player game. It will probably be Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, or I will jump back into In Sound Mine. And the days for that are Wednesday and Saturdays, and that's 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Old Man Video Gaming. And I'll also certainly do bonus Old Man Video Gaming this weekend. Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time is this show, Ramsey Show Aftershow show. As soon as the Ramsey Show is over, just like today, even when the Ramsey Show is a repeat, the Aftershow will be live. Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Tech Support with Coach Steve Money. That's where I do the exact same thing I just did on the Ramsey subreddit. I go to the Tech Support subreddit and use my 25 plus years of being a PC tech to answer questions on there. Wednesday, no set time, Curse of Oak Island, no cap recap. And this Wednesday, it was up at 6 a.m., I think. Like normally at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. is when I post that, and then I get a little nap before my full-time job of being a PC tech. Alrighty. What am I doing? My plugs again, hitting my plugs. Oh, that's right, I forgot about the chat because somebody made me do a thing and it minimized everything. So yeah, so thanks guys. It does come in handy. Okay, you also get it back by shaking it again. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. You can use the links at the top of the chat or the video description below, or in the right here up against my in my YouTube banner that CP designed for me. Isn't that cool? Designed by Pittman. You want to talk to him about some logos for yourself. But if you click that link right there, you'll go to calendly.com and you click on financial coaching and you select a day like perhaps May the 4th be with you. And you click on that and you click the time you want, and it'll let me know when you want to be seen by me and consulted and assessed and stuff, and I'll get back to you and let you know what information I need to accurately assess you. The PayPal logo right there is for donations, and that's paypal.me/CoachSteveMoney. Instagram, Coach Steve Money at no spaces. And email is coachstevemoney@gmail.com, and that you can email about anything you would like to talk to me about. Anything on my YouTube channel, anything Ramsey, anything financial, etc., etc. All right, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your Good Friday and Easter Sunday, and I will see you on the YouTubes or the internets otherwise. Make smart financial decisions every day.